What up, everyone? It's your man Xman87 here, bringing you another, well, not one of my typical videos I usually do. Here I'm going to cover some of Hasbro'S abysmal QCs that I ran into in some of the past month or so. But before I get into all this, I want to provide you with a channel update. And about 2 days ago, my laptop completely crashed while I was covering the Serpentor review, and that sucks because I had put like 18 hours worth of content creating that, so it crashed on me while I was editing the Serpentor review. So yeah, here I have them right here. This is one of my favorite figures. So unfortunately, nothing was backed up. I lost everything on the computer, so I had to re-record some of the intro, some of the outro, and story time. And my God, story time takes forever. So I feel like doing it twice, it just sucks. Being a content creator can suck sometimes when it comes to technical difficulties. However, the recordings that I did was on my editing software, and I still have the footage from Serpentor, so I'm gonna use that. The audio may seem a little bit off from like my intro, outro recordings to what you hear in the actual body of the review. But when I played it back, it doesn't sound too bad. I just want to give you the heads up on that. If you do notice something's a little bit off, that's why. But yeah, this will be my next review. Luckily, I didn't lose the photos either, so I'm happy about that. Then after his review, I definitely want to finish the controller wave real quick. I'm probably going to do a speed run on Speedball and Blue Marvel. Maybe a speed run on Thor and Iron Man. I might do a full-fledged review on those. Definitely want to do a full-fledged review on controller, and then I'm gonna move on to doing the top 10s of the years, because that is like my biggest moneymaker on the channel. But yeah, everyone loves seeing my top 10s for some reason, so I'll work on that, and I'll try to squeeze in another review in between. So anyway, moving that out of the way, I do want to cover some of these QC issues that I didn't get to cover in my Venom 3-pack review. So the biggest thing I noticed was, and this happened after the review, and if I zoom in, it's right there. So the thorax of the spider logo at the very bottom got scratched, and that's mainly due to the ab crunch right there. For some reason, you crunch it over, and there's just so much plastic on the upper torso, it ends up scratching this. So look at that. Oh my God, look at that. It's just like eating away at the paint. Which is weird, because I'm like, wait, this never happened to my animated series Venom at all. And then I tested it, and I ruined it too. It's the same thing. So in my reviews, I used to praise this logo because it was nicely printed, it was multi-coated and texturized. So I was under the impression that it was meant to prevent scratches. But boy, was I wrong. So totally disregard what I said in those reviews, because if anything, holy crap, this gets scratched way more. And you know what? I don't mind being wrong, okay? Live and you learn. I won't say that again, obviously. So, I don't understand. I mean, they should have just went with a soft white, like the Hyperion mold Venom. You see, it was a soft white paint. But I don't experience any of that kind of scratching on the logo. So, even the Venom No 2-pack one, you don't get that issue at all. Now, it kind of sucks that the paint right there, the logo, just disappears when he's in vanilla stance. Let me raise this a bit higher. Yeah, so yeah, that's the one thing I hate about this figure, is that the logo is cut off. Like, you should be able to see the butt of the spider, but standing straight, it's not even there. It's not visible, even on the back. That's not a QC issue, at least I don't think, but it it didn't need to be this long. Holy crap, it could have stopped right there at his belly button. There was just no need for it to be that long. Anyway, I don't think it was a QC issue. I think it was definitely a design flaw on this part. But going to this, even if you were to shave some of the top part off right here, you're going to end up damaging the upper torso, so it's not even worth it. Now, luckily for me, I'm recording this because I want to let you guys know, and before I send it back, I did get my replacement from Amazon, so now I know to be totally careful with this, and to just stop the ab crunch at about right there. and it sucks that you can't capitalize the full range of it, because the full range would be here, and you know, it ends up scratching the logo. So as you can see, you get more crunch, but you gotta risk your paint job, and that's not worth it. So, you know, you're gonna have to sacrifice range. So definitely look out for that. If you didn't get the pack yet, don't bend it all the way. Just make sure when it stops, you know, that the top part of the ab crunch right here on the torso is not rubbing against the logo on the bottom. So yeah, that's it for Venom, and I wanted to correct myself for ever saying that this multi-coated texture is to prevent scratches. So yep, we move on from here. The next one is Morgue, my extra Morgue. I didn't even realize this, but look at the legs. He's got 2 right thighs. Holy crap, man. On a HasLab, it just shows you that Hasbro has no control over their quality control. This is abysmal right here. This is terrible. Absolutely terrible. And you know what? If I didn't get an extra one and I was stuck with this one, oh my god, I would have been infuriated. I mean, I still am, because, you know, it's an extra that... It's a HasLab. Look, it's no excuse. This should not happen. It's... Wow. It's absolutely terrible. One thing I didn't point out in my review, again, I noticed this way later, is his arms. And I don't think this is a QC issue, but I just want to point it out. And that is, you get the letters R right there visible on his right arm. That's to indicate the right arm. And an L that shows for his left arm. Like, this should never, ever be visible on an action figure. Like, what the hell? And it's not like it's hidden well. I mean, it's right there. Even if you pose it straight, you can still see it. This one disappears a little bit when it's straight, but still, man, no one wants to see the R symbol or L symbols on the limbs of their figures. So would you consider this R and L a QC issue or a design flaw? I guess it's up to the eye of the beholder. Then lastly is Dr. Mindbender, and some of you may have seen this floating around, where the dye on the fabric stains on the plastic. So holy crap, you can see it right there. Now I could probably remove this with a certain peroxide. I can't think of the name right now. I gotta look that up, but this is bad. I can't recall any of their figures that have soft goods permanently damaging the plastic. I don't. But this isn't my biggest issue, honestly, because I feel like I can get rid of this. It's the damn legs, and it's with their drop down hip mechanics that they still got to work on. Maybe it's the plastic. I'm pretty sure it's the plastic. It happened with my Firefly, but on his right leg, you can see there's a huge stress mark there that's tearing the plastic away. So this leg moves up fine, no problem. And when I mean this leg, I mean the left leg. It moves up, no problem. You can feel the joints ratchet. But with this one, you don't feel it. I don't feel it ratchet at all. It's just moving up, and it's causing more stress, and it's tearing the plastic away. Look at that, man. It looks like it's hanging on a damn string. You see that? Holy crap, it's about to freaking break. And I guess it doesn't help that the ball peg right there has like these little bumps around it, and it's not helping the movement at all. If I caught it on time, I would have applied some shock oil to it. So you could get this. I get this Traxxas is called, this silicone shock oil. It's about $7 on Amazon or something like that. I would have applied it right there to, you know, free up that plastic and just let it, you know, soak in so that it can be moved around freely. So I think that's what's preventing it. But I just feel like one more movement and this guy's gonna break, and it sucks because I want to review this guy. I do have an extra coming in, I just don't know when, but I don't want to review a broken figure. You know what I mean? But at least I was able to get one picture of him in my Serpentor review. But yeah, that's it. Nothing fancy. Just wanted to kick it with y'all a bit. And, you know, just look out for my Serpentor review. And let me know what kind of QC issues you ran into this year with any of your Hasbro figures. As always, leave a like, comment, share, and subscribe if you're new. See you on the next review. Peace, peace.